Good morning, church.
Good morning.
Welcome all that are here. We are the church, First Baptist Church, Nederland, Texas, gathered to worship here in our sanctuary, as well as who knows wherever else we might be gathering today. But wherever you may be, welcome to our worship today. And this is a unique Sunday that we've gathered on because this is, for those who may not be aware, where you may be out of town, we are 3 days past a Category 4 hurricane moved through this area. And we are the blessed ones because power outages were the main thing that we had to deal with here. If 20 miles further this direction, we could have been devastated like the folks in Louisiana. So our hearts and our prayers go for those folks there. Power outages were common in our area, and I want to see a hand of those who are here, at least this morning, whose power is still out. Raise your hand if your power is still out. Okay, and Debbie and I have our hands up because our power is out. You may put them down. Social distance from those folks, okay? Because if your power is not on, your house is very hot and very humid. Unless you're fortunate, as we are. Brother Jason is our hero this weekend because yesterday we drove back into town knowing our power wasn't back on. He carried over a generator for us to use. So our little bedroom and bathroom was cool enough to sleep last night. We deeply appreciate that. He is always so thoughtful and kind, and we were the beneficiaries of that. Well, we were supposed to have had a wonderful service of communion and a Lord's Supper today to celebrate, but we decided, Brother Jason will fill you in perhaps more in a moment, but we're going to do that another Sunday. So this Sunday, we're doing different things that we had planned. And so sometimes we need in our lives comfort food. You've heard that phrase before. There's things that, whatever it is before, what you may have called comfort food. Well, today we're going to sing all hymns that are in our hymnal. So if you would like to follow along in your hymnal, you surely may. The words will be on the screen, but you can follow along in the hymnal. But all these songs will be very familiar to you, and they remind us of God's love, His salvation He provided us through His death on the cross and resurrection from that. So I hope that we'll be able to focus our hearts and minds today, in spite of all that may be going around us and our personal circumstances, upon Christ and His love for us. So let's stand right now and join your hearts and your voices as we sing these songs. The first one is 136, and then we'll go to number 132. 136 and 132, our medley of hymns this morning to begin our service. Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Let's sing just strongly today. Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless, are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Lay aside the garments that are stained with sin, the fountain flowing for the soul unclean. Oh, be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless, are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood? Sing the chorus again. Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless, are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? 132. Would you be free from the burden of sin? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you
When stains are lost in His life-giving flow, there's wonderful power in the blood. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the blood of the Lamb. There is power, power, wonder-working power in the precious blood of the Lamb.
Let's sing the chorus a cappella, just that chorus again.
There is power.